Welcome back to the shop. I'm Jeff from today's Craftsmen, and this week we're giving you a look at these ToughBuilt StackTech Toolboxes. So StackTech did send these out to me. I reached out to them and let them know that I was actually interested in these boxes for organization in the van, and they said, you know, we'll send some out for you to try. So here we are. These arrived yesterday, so you're really getting sort of like a first impression. I haven't looked at these too closely aside from just setting this up. So you can see here we have a bunch of different boxes that are stacked on top of each other, and we have some accessories as well. So we're on a rolling base. They sent this level out, so this is a 4-foot level, and it's heavy duty. It's certainly chunky, and it has a lighted vial. So this vial here actually has a light. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but so that's handy. You know, sometimes it could be hard to read your vials. So put this off to the side. Around this side here, well, I should mention, you know, so this is the holder for the level. You have one mounted down here and one mounted up here in these accessory mounting holes that they have on the corner of each box. So over here we have this could either be a paper towel holder, which is what I have on there, or you could use this to mount spools of wire or tape. So we'll probably keep paper towels on there, as we'll be using these on cabinet installs. So I always like to have paper towels when we're doing caulking and stuff like that. We have this is for attaching different accessories. We'll show you how this works in a little bit. And we have this down here, which is a cord wrap for an extension cord. So if we start at the top, they sent this screw box. So this, you can hold different fasteners or whatever you're doing. If you're an electrician, you might have wire nuts and Wagos, whatever in here. And they also sent this topper for it, which is like a little work surface. So you can use this to, you know, whatever, cut stuff up, and it has some graduation here. Rather than cutting on the top of your plastic box, you know, you have this wooden top, which I guess is replaceable as well with this screw. You could probably back this out and replace this if need be. You know, it slides in here, it looks like, with a little kind of rabbit joint. So yeah, we have our screw box on the top. So to separate these boxes, it's pretty simple. You see here we have this little slider basically, so we're locked right now. If we slide it over, now it's unlocked, and we could just lift it off. And it's nice that these, you see, just lock on their own. So when you set it down, it's locked in. We use sustainers in the van at the moment, and you have to physically, you know, go ahead and lock each one as you put it on. So underneath of this screw box is this big open bin. So this is good for stuff like caulk, rubber gloves. I could see us using it for that. So we have a bunch of stuff in the van right now that doesn't really have a home. They're living in milk crates, so we have a couple different size milk crates, and it's all just sort of shoved in there. So we could use this for that. This is showing some other examples of stuff that they have. iPad holder, and a whole bunch of different boxes. Little bags that connect, cup holder. Seems like they have a lot of different accessories. So we can pop this one off. So underneath of that, we have just an open toolbox, and it does have this little tray. So this would be nice for like drills or nailers, and then in here you could have your drill bits, your brad nails. We'll probably use this for our cordless nailers, so we run like Grex cordless gas-powered nailers. So we can fit 2 nailers down here and all of our fasteners in this little tray. So I guess maybe we'll give you some like dimensions on the inside. You have about 9 3/4, 10 inches of depth. The width is 18 3/4, and the front to back is about 13 1/2. So a pretty good size. So these lock with I don't know what you call that. It's like an old school toolbox lock where you latch the top and then close it. And these have a foldable handle as well. So, you know, you can carry them like this. I will say that these are definitely like a thicker plastic than the Sustainer. The Sustainers are really light, but they are very thin, so they have broken on me before. These are, you know, somewhat more heavy, but definitely more heavy duty. And it's a different type of plastic. This seems like it has some flexibility to it, like it's like ABS or something like that, where the Sustainers are kind of brittle. Pop this off. So this is really what drew me to the StackTech boxes, are the drawers. So there's not a lot of offerings in drawers with the Sustainers. So here we have a divided one, and it looks like these all come out, and you can have just a big open drawer. So the nice thing about drawers is that you can have this whole stack. You know, you could have this thing stacked up to here and you still have access to everything. So you don't have to take off 3 boxes to get to the lid of the 4th box. You could just open your drawer and whatever you need, you know, is right there. That's been the biggest issue for me, is that whatever I need is always like at the bottom. So I'm constantly taking all of the boxes off of the other ones to get to what I need. So we have a single drawer unit here, which has a relatively deep drawer. And then we have a 3-drawer unit right here. The slides run really nice. You know, this you have to give it a good pull so they're not going to fly open on you. You can see the little latch right here. And I think they're just like your standard metal ball bearing side mount slides. You know, and they run real nice. You know, the drawers are great for all kinds of stuff. Hole saws would fit nicely in here. Even, you know, you could have your nailers flat in here. I could see a nailer fitting in this side and your fasteners over here. So we run a screw box for installs that has all of our installation screws, you know, basically number 8x1 all the way up to 8x3 and all the other small screws. But we like to keep extra hinge plates, extra hinges, extra drawer slide clips. So having these divided compartments is really nice to be able to bring all that stuff on site, because if you're, you know, say an hour and a half away from the shop, you don't want to have to run back and pick up something that you forgot or something that broke. So yeah, we'll be filling this up with all kinds of stuff. I wanted to show on the side of this box, we'll lock this back in. We have this accessory rail I was talking about. So if we say we put this back on top and we pop this open, you can actually take your boxes and you can hang them on the side here. So during an install, you could wheel this thing around. You know, let's say you're doing a kitchen, I would have, say, 8x1 1/4 for screwing the cabinets together, and 8x2.5 here for screwing the cabinets to the wall. So, you know, you could put your screw gun on here, have your screws here, and you could just wheel this thing around the job, and you always have a place to put your stuff down. Something that we run into a lot is, you know, putting your stuff on the countertop, and then you have to, you know, put a cabinet on the countertop, and you're just always jockeying stuff around. So if you have like a little mobile work area, it, you know, makes things a lot more efficient. So yeah, I mean, first impressions, I really like these boxes, and we're gonna put them into use probably starting tomorrow. They seem to have a lot of accessories, like I was saying, and a lot of different options for boxes, so I think they're definitely worth checking out. Yeah, if you have any questions about these or any comments about this rolling base that's at the bottom, John is just reminding me. So yeah, this is actually on a rolling base, and that same thing would disconnect just like this. So this is a separate unit, and it has, you know, 4 swivel casters. They do also have a rolling bottom box that has 2 large wheels in the back and a handle, sort of like a hand truck. Oh, this is something I didn't notice until now, to be able to get your extension cord off. That's nice. Yeah, so nice swivel casters, 2 locking in the front and non-locking in the back. So this you can roll in and out of your van if you have a ramp or your pickup or whatever. Yeah, overall, I mean, really nice, I think. These are available at Lowe's. I've been checking them out when I go to Lowe's, just sort of seeing what they have. Yeah, so let us know what you think. If you have any questions about these or if there's anything from ToughBuilt you'd like to see in particular, let us know. I guess I should do another aside. They also sent us this. So this is a folding pull saw. So it has a little lock here. You lift up on that. It has these little gears. So nice that it can fold away. It becomes half the size and it protects the blade. So I think John's gonna take this, right, and cut some stuff over in his shop. Pretty cool. So yeah, overall the ToughBuilt stuff looks pretty nice. I don't have any experience with it aside from, you know, this stuff now. So we'll be checking it out and reporting back to you. If you have any questions, let us know. We'll see you next week.